Okay, hi guys, Everest here. Just going through the my first career mode playthrough. So basically, what's happening here is I'm playing on Pro Evolution Soccer 2019 or PES, and I've decided to take over Rotherham, who are rated 2-star, and basically going to do a game by game. Basically a game by game go through, just playing, chilling out, talking, seeing what happens, and just discussing little bits really. So in terms of taking over the club, I've immediately had to try and strengthen them. My pre-season itself started off with playing against Barcelona, where we lost 4-0. No surprise there. Ajax, I think, was 4-1, and Roma was 1-1. So all good games. I do have footage of them, but I didn't include them because there's a bit of a drumming and they take up a bit more time than what I wanted them to. So from this team at the moment, my first major signing for Rotherham has been Connor Wickham. We got him in on a season-long loan from Crystal Palace. I figured he's come back from injury, he's pretty good. Clinical striker and worth a lot of money, so could do us well in the championship. And I remember how this game panned out, so as you can see from me waving here, I'm not playing, I'm commentating live over, so this is a matter of memory. And Zach Weiner done really well for us then. So there are a few good players in this team already, but no outstanding ones. Like, if I'm going to take them up to the league above, it's going to have to be quite a different team. So anyway, going to like recent news, I saw that I watched the Pompey. No, this is a League Two. League One. Keep thinking of promotion, automatically go to League Two. So for our playoff matches in League One, we have Pompey versus Sunderland. You also have Charlton versus Doncaster. And so far, definitely the more entertaining game was the Charlton one. We would like to avoid them at all costs. Like, as a Pompey fan or Portsmouth fan, I'd like to avoid them. But I was really happy because obviously there's a lot of slagging off from John Marquis from Doncaster before the game, so to see them get a bit of a drumming was quite good. As for us, we lost 1-0 to Sunderland in the first leg, which our team didn't really show up. Pompey didn't show up, and it really did show as well. Gareth Evans was really unlucky. Craig McGillivray also took a ball to the face, save of the season. So yeah, it really sets things up for this Thursday, and how we actually get the game sorted. So how, if we show up and we rock up with a good attitude, get behind the team, hopefully they'll come out and have a go. They've only got the minimum capacity due to the politics of fans recently anyway. So the politics are ever since the Carabao Cup? No, it's a Checkatrade, isn't it? It's the Checkatrade Trophy. Ever since the Checkatrade Trophy final where we beat Sunderland at their home. Yes, no, yes. Fuck, I can't remember. I think it's that one. Where we last played Sunderland, and there was a flare thrown down from the Pompey fans by young lads down into the fans below, because Sunderland are geniuses and put away fans above home fans. Stupid. They gave Pompey the minimum allocation for the home leg at Sunderland, meaning that Pompey could only take 2,000 fans, and ended up rocking up with 1,200. In return to that, Pompey have also allocated Sunderland a minimum allocation, which again is 2,000, I think, and hopefully Pompey fill the rest of the seats up in the Milton away end. So yeah, that aside, we didn't play massively badly against Sunderland. We just didn't have the key players needed, and it sets up for a really intense match. If we concede a goal on Thursday night, we're pretty much sunk. Even if we score one, we have to score 3 to be there. I think it goes on away goals. So we will see how that goes. Coming back to here, you just see my bad shooting skills with Connor Wickham and how that went. So the reason I'm not playing FIFA is because the frame rate when I'm playing FIFA on my PC is awful when I try to record it. I'm just going to try and get a drink. 2 secs. There we go. So yeah. Yeah, so the frame rate drops and that makes FIFA really, really hard to play. It becomes choppy, the controls become non-responsive, but playing on PES is a lot smoother, a lot easier. The only downside is there's no League 1 and League 2, it's just the Premier League and the Championship, so having to take over a team to get them up to the Prem, the first choice was Rotherham or Bolton, so I chose Rotherham. I'm not massively used to talking like consecutively on a dry throat, so let's see how we go. Also, this is the first game of the season against Notts Forest, so the chairman in this has said to me I need to win this game anyway, so I'll come out pretty strong. This is a team I inherited, they're not necessarily a good side. Wickham obviously is my first signed player, so just trying to get things sorted from the front backwards really. Obviously a transfer window's open and it should be a complete new look squad by the time the game finishes, but I'll let you know video by video. There's no point divulging like who I've signed, who I've not until it gets to the game in which I signed them. Otherwise there'd be no point doing the series with the in regards to this, you know, it's defending's a bit more difficult on PES than it is on FIFA because it's all pressure based. So hold down A or hold down B. A for your player to jockey, B for the bot. And by the way, that's a good first half. Whilst on FIFA, it's all individual. You can track forward and tackle yourself. You can only slide tackle as you, and most of the time you miss. So it's only mainly A and B defending on this, but I find the passing is much nicer. Shooting's quite good, goal celebration is quite good. So yeah, it's not a bad game to stream. So as far as first games go, this one could be alright.
I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free flowing football.
There's a good bit of strength there from Robertson. And that right there, the player I just took control of. One of the main things I hate about Pro Evo defending is players going dead as soon as you touch them. So as soon as you take control, they stand still. That happens quite a lot on Pro Evo. It does happen on FIFA as well, but it's more prevalent on here. So when they start running at you, they can just glide past you because like there, you see it then. I took control of the player and he immediately shifted to the wrong direction. Not ideal, not ideal.
We're not going to make any further progress now.
So the question is in regards to Pompey. Would we be happy staying down another season, or should we go up? You know, would Pompey be out of their depth in the Championship? I think so. As Paul Cook said a few weeks ago, there's a big disparage. There's a big difference between the high earning teams and the low earning teams, and in the middle in the Championship. Obviously, you can see who the rich clubs are and who the poor clubs are. So, if we went up, I would expect us to either sit mid-table or go down. I wouldn't expect us to stay up instantly. Do I think that we've had a good season to try and get there? Yes. Do I think we bottled it yesterday? Yes. They had a player sent off, but that player that's sent off will be not there for the second leg, so where he won't be there, and they only got a young centre half in that spot. It's kind of helpful. I think I forgot the centre half's name, but he's only a young lad and looks younger than Matt Clark, and he doesn't look like he'd be a natural fit for the person who's missing, so it should be a bit more of a threat from Pittman and Curtis and Lowe to get in there and score a few goals. So hopefully the playoff works out okay for Pompey on the home leg. We'll see, as I'm going straight from work to get there, so we'll find that out. Alright, so this is the lovely goal. Connor Wickham, take a bow, son. Yes, it's his second. No, it's his first goal for today's match, and the celebrations on here are just they're quite good. So from what I can see, you've obviously got you've got your players in there come under different classifications as to what they do on FIFA. So you go to like your fox in the boxes and everything else on here. Every player is broken down into like different classes, but it makes for a more interesting one, especially doing playthroughs like this. You can never really tell if it's going to be any good until you play it. You don't have a trick stick like you do in FIFA, so that makes it harder as well. You have to hold down your right bumper and try and go past them with a right stick. If you can't do that, then you're buggered. You can't do step overs or anything, but you can do pullbacks. So there's ebbs and flows as to what's better, but for streaming's sake, this is, for me anyway. So right now I'm just planning on trying to see out the game. I want to have a look and bring on some fresh faces, maybe a defender. You'll see me right now just trying to pull over one of the players into the middle. Let's see if we can do it. So I wanted to make Harrington, who's the attacking midfielder, a bit further forward on the position. So I subbed him out and brought on Semi Ajayi for I think one of the centre halves who was lower on stamina. Basically to try and see the game out, try and make sure we can get through it without having any problems. There's Smudger and Carl Vassal on the bench as well. I was just checking through and seeing where we stand in regards to strengthening the team. And there you can see I've tried pulling the cam position forward for Harrison, and I can't do it. I'm going to try pulling over the CDM into the CM spot so I can pull the cam forward, but it won't let me, so there it goes. And that's how that move was done. It was a little bit harder in real time. And this move here, this cutback, is impossible to save. It's so hard, it's so difficult to save. The amount of goals you concede on Pez from plays like that is just surreal. So as I said, defending is innocuous and it's hard at the best of times. When you're tracking back, if you leave a slightest gap, the bot will run in there and set up against you, so you have to get back. I prefer playing zonally. By the way, goal! There we go, goal! good celebration. So that was a good goal for Harrington, who we signed from the youth, I believe. Young attacking midfielder. We ended up signing in, I think it's like a 67 as a youngster, which is quite a good rating. I think it cost 200 grand. So that's all good. Good player. Debut goal as well. So that's all pretty good. So at the moment we're leading 3-2. As per usual. I won't say if that was yeah, I won't say what the end result is. Most of the time as a replay I will just let it go, let it show. So but trying to track back here, trying with all my might. I can't get the ball off of them because the defending system's crap. Oh, there we go. So we're all about counter-attacking now. Just trying to counter it on the break. There's that ball. And I couldn't find him, the analog stick. It just didn't point to him. And I tried to put it across the box and it just didn't work. I should have shot. I should have been greedy, put the ball in the back of the net, had a shot, but it wasn't coming. So my counter-attacking and tiki-taka style just hasn't worked here. But we are 3-2 up and we're just trying our best. So that's not bad for a team we've just taken over. Again, missed the tackle, and there we are, just trying to get rid of it. And we're under constant pressure now. They are throwing the kitchen sink at us. We've gone into defensive as best as we can, and oh, straight past the keeper. 3-3. Nottingham Forest, Rotherham, and Bonatini has ripped us a new one. And to be honest, he probably should. You know, so what minute are we at here? We're at 87 minutes, so we're doing quite well. Drawing against Forest is never the plan, but they are a good side and we're, well, not. So once I get the team how I want it, we shouldn't lose such trivial matches. So there's 1 minute added time. It's their attack. I'm just going to try and get up the field as quick as we can. Big hoof, and it's out. Well, not how I expected the first match to go. I wanted a clean win, but I knew from Rotherham in pre-season it wasn't going to be easy. I think we had a few good shots. Yeah, so we had 7 shots and 4 on target, so we'd done alright, but they just had as good a game as we did and they deserved it. So a 3-3 draw all round is quite good. Okay, so for what it's worth, I'll see you guys in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe if you will. If you've got any questions, feel free to let me know. Thank you.